1-for-1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Pierce.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Curry for three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him if there's anything in particular they can do to keep Tatum's production at bay. He mentioned, well, the playmaking ability is what hits you first. His skill is something we're going to have to slow down, and we feel we have a good plan defensively to do so. A plan is a good start. We'll see if they're able to execute. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Butler. And then for Boston, Vucevic checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Ray Allen. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Spins. It's stolen. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded closely. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Vucevic.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Stephen Curry. Charles Massey, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Brown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A nice shot by Moody.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And stolen by Butler. Jumps up. Whoa! What a play!
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler showing you that he's still got plenty of bounce in those legs.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Bassett. And the basket by Pierce.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Melton. Leading by 5. Moody the pass to Chamberlain. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Wide a screen on Chamberlain. Tatum's shot is off. And that does it for the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 7. And will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
On the floor for Boston, the talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. Vucevic is out there with Charles Bassey. And it's White in at the 1 spot. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Bassey. Brown against Butler. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Here's Vucevic. Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. White inside. He's guarded by Melton. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown outside. The Warriors pull it in. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. Why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you.
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Some changes here for the Warriors. Chamberlain's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Draymond Green in for Al Horford. Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. Allen comes in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Allen. Still without a basket. Celtics passing it around. From anywhere, anytime, Tatum.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Outside, Green. Inside. Pass to Melton. Here's the three. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
Outside, Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Butler against Pierce. Now here's Butler. He's tightly guarded. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Allen outside. Back to Tatum. This one for three. The Warriors pull it in.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Outside, Green. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for White. 1:02 left in the first half. 4 on the clock. That's a 2 from Butler, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Pierce. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
There's the screen to the inside. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Chamberlain against Tatum. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense...
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Hello, everybody. We're here.
Hey, living in the paint is good living. Take it from me.
Yeah, this team doesn't settle. They're aggressive and they're...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Chamberlain is out there with Green, and it's Curry. Then it's Butler, and it's Thurman in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 12. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Outside Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. No good from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 10-point game. Outside, Pierce. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Butler kicks to Curry. Stolen by Tatum. Brown outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Lets it go with the 3. Traps in the tray. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Chamberlain. A fader. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Allen kicks to Pierce. Tatum with a screen on Green. Outside Tatum. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 3 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Kevin, back to you.
A terrific fit. Thank you, Allie.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Outside Curry. Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And the Celtics also making a change. Whitey's checked in for Ray Allen. Celtics trail by 7. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
And here are the Warriors now after the basket by Boston. Here's Thurman over Tatum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, his production is crucial to this team. They've sort of built around him, and it's why so many things are run through him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Curry on the wing. down low. Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Tatum. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's Moody. Porzingis passes to Horford. Shoots the three. That one, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We're playing fine. Everything's good. The turnovers have been well-intentioned. We're not giving up fast break stuff. We just got to pick up the intensity.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. I've got Vucevic. Derek White is out there with Allen. Then it's Charles Bassey. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Here's White. It doesn't go for him.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Chamberlain. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
To the paint, tipped away, and stolen by Chamberlain. Nobody near Milton. Nets, the corner 3. And now a 12-point Warrior lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythms.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Here's Chamberlain, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Austin making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Charles Bassey. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Brown. Tatum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Allen. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Green with a screen for Curry. Here's Green. Throws it down. What an assist!
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Finds it from 9. Can't get it. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Butler, wow, what a play!
Unbelievable!
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
Curry against Allen. 5 to shoot. The basket is good.
saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Outside Brown. Tatum with the screen on Buck. Tatum outside for three. Down it goes for three. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, good on the layup. It's Pierce on the wing, guarded by Kerr. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Jimmy, it seemed like the defensive end was where this game was decided. What was the key there?
That everybody locked into the scouting report, and we had a lot of...
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony.
Okay, for real, I need the chillin'. Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus, dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. at phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent. Whatever, man, I gotta get my together, man. Predict the rain like the weather, man. Predict them days getting better, man. We got this. God let me ball, God let me ball. Get a crib that's high as a scraper, ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I told you I would ball, and now I ball, and I might not see you later. Into my prayer, God let me ball. Alright, that's enough. Yeah. Fool. You know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. We hitting on the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song, hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory. You don't wanna see it break your like dishes, Buster. Running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Faux hoppin', droppin' coup de ville, my trooping. Fool, I got skills, so back on up or down for whatever, and I'm full off. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it, fool. You know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side. Chillin' with the homies, smelling the double park, then I'm talking to Dub about who got a plan, who got a plot, who got, and who got. Cause everybody knows that he got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. Fool, I got them bombs, tapes, the lynch mob, Planet of the Apes. I'm down with 8, and what's up? Cam and Solo, they got. When Ice Cube write a sentence, I want the bomb. Just like George Clinton, SKP is down to put on knee deep. We'll turn out your party. You get no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Getting on the west side. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 pencil, that's how. With more bounce to the ounce in the dash. Mash up and that's headed for the west. Everything is great. Slow down for the dip on the 108 and keep mashing. Don't try to keep the foe from crashing. Stashing the and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. West side. Getting on the west side. Coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side. For this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my. Yeah, I got a real addiction for this cash, yeah. I got a real ambition for this cash, yeah. 13 years old with a shoebox stash, yeah. I'm always up to something, never sitting on my.
don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Like, did you get the river? She eat that road and relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. A SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gonna, she can hear. She don't want it no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Seen way too many ones, I'm about to throw some honeys. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's special with me. It's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your city. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About you time, about you diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Is you down and out, find your spot. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She don't no, she wanna go. No. She don't wanna go. No way.
AOX9.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my shit on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. How the with them lanes, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the, just a throwaway. I'm riding with some, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep, see I got some bread, so they won't beat with it. Bad, hair and nails done, that don't fleet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she like ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
I got money, I wasn't kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet, I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to, I'm just being honest. I keep a up in case it gets sticky, I'm just being honest. She know that I'm with it, I'm having this chicken, this trick, and I'm just being honest. Who really getting it, be honest? Hey, posture be giving, be honest. She real like a, I got rats in the bank and these be hooked like phonics. I up in my rank cause I got just on them. I think these forgot where I came from, cause I got matching with lakefront. I pull up Porsche, I think I'm J-Bun. Got torches, look like crayon. Turn into smoke, it's no bygone, no bygone. Be biting, they biting like Tyson. We ain't fighting. Start up feeling like Bobby, if I put right good up, I catch her up out his mouth. I go to Saudi, they send the jet and 2 million to hear the words come out my mouth. Go on my thing from the south, running, trying to get you some clout. Let the bodies hit the floor. 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 I put $1 million in 2 pockets. I pay all the lawyers free, I'm out the docket. Sleeping and dreaming, talking to the rocket. He told me go up, I told him that I got him. Go St. Laurent, better misses what I'm rocking. Yellow the stone, the walking and standing tall, I got it.
I got it, I pick up a aim at the heart, pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all bite, no bark, quick the remarks. Little bitty, they glow in the dark, unlimited pooling. When I'm tearing somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise just hand me, man, get right beside me. I hop in a ride inside us, so hit me, the behind me, the timing it. That Ricky, no running back and forth. He cracking the, I'm back in the city, I'm headed to only warriors with me. Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's JID, baby, I'm just a few letters. Take a look, I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books, I'm bound to beat the level. All about the effort, I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Being funny, we could put him in a red shirt. Like an Ant-Man Edwards, live in the wreck, live in the flesh. I manifest, $0 I could collect. I could look in the face of a threat, but never sweat. You sweet, get out of the streets when it's sweet. Swap rise and bring it, so Swiss seats. Tazi coming with Swiss beats. Eating cheese, another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front, and they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Grab a mic, spit one. Let me see 8 Ball and MJG. You keep spitting that. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but these days. My C got, but these real still know they got to give a what you say. Short Dog with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and T.I.P.
is gone, your brain is blazed. You've been wide awake for the last 3 days. It goes down for real, don't stop, just keep rolling downhill. Crash and burn, can't stand, fall back. You're doing too much, you can't handle all that. Man, it's been way too long. Time to let the whole world play your songs. Like me, my gets around. Leave the country, come back and hit the town. I'm in Miami, New York, and ATL. Houston and LA, ask Dave Chappelle about my rich. He got it from me and made $50 million. I'm proud of you, D. But I'm crazy, you don't wanna be like me. I come from East Oakland where the youngsters get hyped. Blow it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Too short. Up all night, baby. Album number 16. Y'all can't do that.
If you don't make it, you just don't make it. Everybody ain't champions. But I am.
So it's not nice.
Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. 3 step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out their seats. Up. 1 step closer to the big ring. Courtside seats so close I could trip a referee. Send them draw the foul and 1, that's 3. Go. The reason y'all lose, you don't stick no deep. No. To win, gotta play team ball, that's key. Show. Been won a championship in the. It's Rollie a trophy, I hold it up. Got me one. They let us get up on no points, it's a wrap. Gon' shine every time, it's an open look. Over with. Shake them up, cross them up, post, move. Defense, lock them up. Ain't nobody hot as us. Pump, fake, shoot again, add it up. 24 pointers in the AP shot clock. With them rocks in your ear call. Lot on the ground, don't start one.
Coming up next, the Raptors taking on the 76ers. This is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George. He's out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Embiid passes to Maxey. Tries again. Embiid can't hit.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Carter from outside. And again with the rebound.
If you're looking for someone to clean the glass, you can't do much better than this guy.
Yeah, he's setting the gold standard for rebounding. Nearly the 4th most boards of all time. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Over Pirtle. Embiid missing again. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Leonard outside. Sinks it from distance.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability. Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Back to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Carter. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. From behind the arc. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Carter on the wing. Leonard outside. From the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pirtle against Embiid. Outside Irving. Here's Malone. Pass to Maxey. Over Carter. And it's Maxey missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
He misses the free throw. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
3rd most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Maxey. And the second free throw is good. The 76ers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys?
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oubre passes to Embiid. Here's Malone. Here's Edgecombe. 23 points his last outing. Up and over Carter. Pirtle grabs a miss. Carter inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. There's a screen. Pass to Embiid. And here is Irving. Here's Edgecombe. He's checked by Carter. Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. That one goes in. Carter's got his second basket of the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Scotty Barnes is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in.
Substitution, number 8, Paul George.
Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Barrett. Drummond with the screen. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Edgecombe. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Barrett. Leonard looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Paul George pulls it in. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Drummond. Here's Edgecombe. Drummond to screen on Barrett. And here's Maxey outside. Fires in the triple. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Barrett. The 76ers also with a sub. Irving's checked in for Oubre. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Poeltl. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. George against Carter. Maxey passes to George. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Barnes a screen. Inside. It's stolen by Maxey. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Drummond. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. They swipe it. George outside. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. For Toronto, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Here's Murray Boyles. 3-pointer. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Pirtle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
We need you to get right now for your
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th is Jakob Pirtle.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. George outside. Drains the triple.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Down low. Picked it out of midair. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over George. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Barrett's checked in for Brandon Ingram. George hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Now here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 6 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Maxey, good on the 13-footer. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
And he lays it up and in. Barrett's got his first points of the game.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Maxey against Carter. They set a pick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he sinks the second. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top. They lead by a bucket. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hope. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. George out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Malone in at the center position. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Carter's got 9.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
Carter against Maxey. They set the pick. George for 3 with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 6. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Carter. And George with some nice D. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. Tries the 9-footer. That one's wide left. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Ryan?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And Embiid gets the double team. It's stolen by Barnes. Inside. Here's Murray Boyles. Outside Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shuttle.
Back to Carter. Over George. And Carter gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Carter's got 11 points.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Now here's Embiid. This one for 3. Here's Malone. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Carter from outside. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. Irving up top. Leonard defending. Irving no good. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Raptors. Mobo comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Barrett subbed in for Carter. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Irving. Raptors trail by 5. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Outside Barrett. To the left wing. Here's Mobo. And again, Toronto, no good. The Sixers lead by 5. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And here's Drummond. The jump hook. And he gets that one. Drummond's got his first bucket of the night.
They're really working the paint now.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes a screen. Here's Murray Boyles. He's covered by Oubre. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Malone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the 76ers shooting around 41%. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Also Barnes out there. Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. They get it back. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
First team back. At the line for the 76ers, Isaiah Johnson.
And that one falls for Drummond. And it's Leonard with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 10. Pass to Barnes. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram. He's covered by Oubre. The shot by Ingram, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Drummond. Covered by Ingram. George outside. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Ingram finds Leonard. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram, the pass to Leonard. A 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. Again, Philadelphia.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Carter, he's checked in for Toronto. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Leonard outside. Carter, a screen on Irving. Back to Carter. Shoots over George. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Philadelphia leading by 15. Stolen by Carter. Going inside. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Malone. Outside Maxey. Beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit.
Well, they needed that board. They've had a hard time on the glass, but they still have a shot here. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard there for the rebound. Raptors trail by 13. Outside Carter. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. That misses.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Now Embiid. And here is Maxey. Now Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammates. He knows when to make the right pass.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Poeltl. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
I like seeing Jakob go to work in pick and rolls. He is so dependable in these situations.
Now it's Maxey. Irving outside. Now George. Outside Maxey. Oh, the long ball, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the 76ers.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Leonard misses the three. Irving with it. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we're tough, especially defense.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The moment's here for you. It's your show, baby. I believe in you. Said we're gonna slow it down. Said we're gonna slow it down. And can we just slow it down? Can we just slow it down? Can we just slow it down? Can we just slow it down?
I know sometimes I get busy, caught up in emotions. So let's just slow it down.
1, 2, get down. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. You know what to see. See a bag. Look at me. See a bad. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what to see? See a bad. Huh. Told you so. Told you so. Having fun, got money to burn. 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 'Cause paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. Cross the tracks, turn my back, cross the tracks, turn my back. Paid the cost to be the boss. I'm bad. I'm a bad. Head for the turnaround. Head for the turnaround. Told you so. Paid the cost to be the boss. Baby, can't you hear my call? Every night and night. Don't wanna fall. You know I need you. I can't do it on my own.
Every day some new beefing with my right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town. Won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it. We ain't nothing like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tent. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets are stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't go check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on boat, I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype, I put my life on wax. I made a back end, blew that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake, I ain't the type, relax. Me, Dank Rails, split a lick 3 ways to get a. What's the name, like a freight train? On the track, don't play no games, mention my name, we caught them the same day on Max. Then I listen to what them fans saying on them apps. I ain't snitching on my man. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a craze, give me a like NCAA, blitz. I don't appreciate it, but he switch out like he crazy. I'm mad cause he made me, I was at the Ritz. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it. Yes, I evaded, mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas, thank God I went legit, swerve. Swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve.
going up tonight? Who going up tonight? You going up tonight? She going up tonight. 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 Start calling her phone. She going up tonight. Now not lying, you the buster type. Knowing that you lying, we don't go for the hype. Catch her from behind, yeah, they know I'm a. When I drive, baby, know what I like. Let me go for a dive. Who going up tonight? You going up tonight. You ready tonight? I'll pay whatever the price. I wanna get with me is entice. Let my me, you my vice. I see you, we gon' fight. We going up tonight. Who going up tonight?
Don't bring your friend if it ain't gonna be a. Won't pretend ain't gonna lie, I'm tryna some. And I see you're a sweet one. You're a freak, the demon, and I'm just one more body. I don't really mean none. But they control, call me remote if I push one button. If I don't do nothing, I do the most. I wanna know who get you tonight.
And you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Yeah. She loves me not. I'll find you in another's eyes. The promise of another life, cool, but what's on the other side? With whom you gonna trudge the aisle? Looping arms if wasn't mine. For whom you gonna become a bride? The moon I flung among the skies. Who do you as another guy? I surely love to meet him if this church should come in other sizes. Otherwise, I much prefer surprise and news your lover. I struck that line, but it just crept erupting from inside. I want you to be happy. How you happy with another guy who's drafting me? Is he just as fine as rattling? Not gonna lie. Is that enough to cut a tie? Don't mean to blow you up this time of night. Can't scrub you from my mind. I'm tripping, dragging, and fashion up some replies. Just make it make sense to me. Yeah. Am I so much of a stain to you? Mistake to you? You can't erase history. Yeah. Everything I ever gave you, he gaining from you, making plays, benching me. Yeah, I was crazy making you wait on me. I'm late, but I ain't think you take shit from me. Yeah, all the ways I made you hate me, I could change it, baby, make it make sense.
reason to be bad. A reason to be bad. A reason to be bad. A reason to be bad. Outside, lost in the ocean. Inside, confusion and exhaustion.
Running from yourself now, getting what you told. Never let your guard down, anywhere you go. In the right place, at the right time, it's still you sinking through the floor. It's never enough.
SC Trill, man, you already know the deal, huh? Yeah. Era.
SE Trill.
Hey.
Got about 300 on me. That ain't no cat. That's a 300 on me. Got your saying halfback. Why she running from me? John Elway behind the center on me. Squeaky clean, ain't no dirt on me. Hey, coach, you better advise your team or you gon' get your player hurt on me. My youngins hot boys from the ISIS like Turk on me. Fix your face. Why when I'm around, you gotta smirk, homie? Stan Pablo. No, I be... Better tie your shoes up, your laces. Why you tripping with me? Got some boys that be... Ice City till you know that is with me. I'm really from a corner that be rolling like the Carter. Every time your baby mama, she gon' call a kid. Didn't make the NBA, still ended up balling. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check, check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check ball, check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball. I got all the hot sauce and one. Watch how I dribble. Eric Dickerson. Run up the middle. She don't know my real name. I don't be talking on no pillow. I'm from that dope era. Boy, my mama. George Mirror son stacks. Lanky. Boy, your money. Then I whip your hair like that girl Willow. Little mama thick. Watch. Just like Jello. Oh, she like fast cars. In a Camaro. So took my to Egypt. Walking around, they calling me the Pharaoh. I used to sit them down. I had to walking down O'Farrell. Booming at the Motel 6 off Embarcadero. Puppet master, use a puppet stand. Pablo play Chapello. Plus, I be pulling strings like a played the cello. She be peeking but ain't speaking, so I yelled out, hello. I got 7 blue cars, think my next one gon' be yellow. Boy, I live like Donatello. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball. Ain't no fouls in 21. You keep fouling, that's gonna get you down. Get your hustle up, and that'll get you back. All these subbing on the gram, where they at? If it's really ya, drop your location. Where you at? I'm a human highlight. I feel like Dominique. Handcuff your wife, aight? Oh yeah. Use a square player, trust me, I'm good in geometry. I'm a star, boy, yeah, I passed in astronomy. Yeah. Like a locomotive. They be hating on the kid, tell me what's your motive. Dope bear, fill a building up, man, with no promotion. We the hottest in the city, that's on. My old school costs more than your new school. True. The bills in my pocket, same color as my cars. They said so-and-so hating on me. Stanley, I said, who? Got no time to entertain it. I'm too busy catching alley. I told him take it from the top of the key. Yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Yeah, take it from the top on my mama. Check ball, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah, check ball, check. Check ball, check. Check ball, check. Yeah. Check ball.
San Pablo.
This you can bear. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. We've had our good time. That's not to say no. We've hurting each other.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months. Thompson.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And the starting line. Lineup for the Timberwolves. Butler out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Garnett in at the 4 slot.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's McDaniels, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Clark, there's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day 1 of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Here's KD. Banked in off the glass.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Capella. Durant feeling it out a bit. McGrady kicks to Yao. Pass to Durant. A second chance effort, and the layup good by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Free throw good, Garnett. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Now, here's Thompson. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Garnett with the screen for Butler. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Outside, KD. Some nice passing there by Houston. Thompson, a screen on McDaniel. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Yao. And Tari Eason subbed in for Thompson. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Julius Randle subbed in for Edwards. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Smith on the wing. McGrady outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Yao comes in for Clint Capella. Şengün subbed in for Kevin Durant. Yao with a screen on Butler. McGrady passes to Yao. Good on the shot. Yao's got his second basket of the game.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Now here's Butler. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Garnett's checked in. The baseline jumper goes down.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Easton. He has yet to score. Five on the clock. The jump hook, and it's in off the backboard. And that's now 6 points for Yao.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Garnett is out there with Randall. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Butler. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now here is Smith. Pass to Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Yao's got 8 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bounce pass, Butler. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Houston. Or perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Smith, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. McGrady comes in for Jari Eason. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Adams. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards has come in for Randall. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Pistons. In the corner, Smith with it. Edwards against Thompson. Yao with the screen on Edwards. And it's Yao. That time the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Pass to Butler. There's Garnett. Sengun covering. Fade away. And the shot is good. Garnett's got 6 points. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. Looking to pre-contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Smith outside. Sengun with the screen for Smith. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. Garnett grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Edwards passes to Garnett. And the rejection by Smith.
Jabari using that 6'10 frame right there. Length is something you cannot teach.
Pass to Sengun. Smith kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Garnett. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already, and his offense is only going to continue to develop. Well, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Edwards, the bounce pass. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Count it, good.
He's got all the shots. McGrady makes the mid-range look easy.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
They get it again. Durant kicks to Smith. Outside, KD. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. And here's Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game here in Houston. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah,
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they were in a close game.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
I think for the Timberwolves, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Yao Ming really has his fingerprints all over this one.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here is Edwards. We've got Tracy McGrady. Clint Capella is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant, and it's Yao in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The Rockets shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
Pass to McGrady. Just 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. McGrady's got the first points of the second half here for the Rockets. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, here's Butler. He has 7. Pass to Garnett. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Capella.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Garnett can't get it to go. Now Capella. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Now here's Gobert. Hasn't made one yet. Garnett doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
McGrady against Butler. McGrady outside. Over Butler. A shot by McGrady, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league. Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Thompson against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And that one falls for Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Now, here's McDaniel. 5 points in the game. Edwards inside. He's covered by Eason. Edwards, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Yao. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Have to like what we're seeing from Yao Ming.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Şengün's checked in for Houston. Jabari Smith comes in for McGrady. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Randall comes in for Edwards. McDaniels outside. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Durant right in the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Randall surveying the D. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Durant against McDaniel. Kick by Yao. Right side, Kevin Durant. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jaden McDaniel. It's Garnett, then it's Julius Randle, and it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Butler after Tracy McGrady's score. Randle down low, working on Smith. Smith with the defensive effort. McGrady outside. Adams with the screen on Butler. McGrady kicks to Adams. In the corner, it's Eason. Butler in the corner. Has to Gobert. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Houston making a switch. Şengün's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dry.
Edwards against Thompson. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. No good on the 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Garnett with the screen on Thompson. Here's Garnett.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Take a break. Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The first one falls,
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Yao, he's checked in for Şengün. Clint Capella comes in for Smith. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Tari Eason. McGrady against Butler. It's Capella. Thompson outside. Takes the three. McDaniels pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 4. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Now McDaniels. Garnett against Capella. Releases. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. On the wing, Thompson. KD against McDaniel. Gobert with the block.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
McGrady against Butler. What a finesse finish on the land.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
1:14 left in the fourth. Here's Butler. It's stolen by Capella. McGrady outside. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here is McGrady. Yao with a screen on Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
Here's Butler. Gobert. Count it.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Here's Durant. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
So they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Now Edwards. It drops.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler and often unsung trade of his.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Now Gobert. Outside Garnett. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Capella. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. McDaniels fires. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Yao Ming.
hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. We put it work. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the L-A-M-O-N-T then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even hide it, cause I was on the ride.
I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
revival.
L-A-M-O-N-T then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke a beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been made so I spit it for the people on the line. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands when you at the revival.
Word up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the and $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings.
Just watch my back. I got your front.
Check it out now. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got nothing to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story gets told. It ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I could get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate. You feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one.
For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads to you don't know me. There's no relation. Queensbridge, MC don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mind, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I deserve to live? Or am I gonna for all the things I did? No time to dwell on that, cause my brain reacts. Front if you want, kid, lay on your back. I don't fake jazz, kid, you know I bring it to your life. Stay in a child's place, kid, you out of line. Mind's thirsty for recognition. Got my mind flipping, I'm bucking. Digging my ways out of hope for hustling. Get that loot, kid, you know my function. As long as I'm alive, I'm a live. And once I get on them, I put on all my peoples. React with lyrics like the hit. You don't know when I roll up the beat, go sleep because of free.
Sonny shook, this ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look, they shook. This ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Living the life that it comes in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones, shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. To all the villains and the $100 billings.
Trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get him, I got him, I tell him, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beat. Ultra ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my gun. I'm out full of. Get salt to him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey yo mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. In the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. I'm hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
rapping, not no criminal. Tryna tap in the asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some I don't feel him. Denzel Curry on twin tryna pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go I don't hate her. Twins to the pushed up on them later. Twins to the open and I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. We some haters. You got paper cut reply on that paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Run do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV pack. My I be my. When I kick that up out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the top, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram. Social.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, it's up, then that means it's official.
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo drop the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. So more wires than a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my pros filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired, bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact he me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero and make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life, fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Through years, then drop a hit the day I release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. Cause I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them. Sick you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gon' stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's I'm rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap with your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left for pulling bread out the floor.
One, two, three, woo! Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. If that's my soul, that's a bet, brum. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you're trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid trying till I go dumb. I always hit it mad from enough, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Low with pride and lift the tire, Jim spin off, avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fate done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. Know about a miss, seen a lot of passion. The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit. Cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my way to less than charade, a guest list. Party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters in the fence, but it's never deterred what I yearn. I'd rather be in a before the sign of the skin. Pro to show the work that my theory stay intact. That the tactic is always put my heart in these stats. I never have to fold cause the code keep it stacked. I got up at the house, built a home on my, yeah.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fate done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fate done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.
It's probably like I'm begging. If I gotta fight for love, then it's like I don't even want it.
Known to let them just like my dope.
Help me, baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? I'm trying to get my life together, leave these alone. Pray to God I can lead the street this getting more than old. Baby, please don't leave it. Every day hard getting more than cold. I'm tired of these. I'm top like provolone. I'm trying to run my digits up at the same time. Watch what the go. I call you ain't picking up. What the these be on? I just went about 14 acres. You stay up in the mobile homes. Need a bad but I put my focus on. He tried to end my career. Truth be told on my homes. So many bad up in here. Which one of them up? I'm ballin' on all these. Same court that the Lakers on. I'm more up than all these. Baby girl, my paper long. Do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby, would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kicked back in the cup. Look your in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, stop with me. Look, playing mind games, trying to trick my mind frame. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. Hit the gas, you hear that wine, ain't it? I'm talking way before I got signed, baby. Why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. Promise to stay down with until my go blind, yeah. Told you I'm done with all that cheating, stop that crying, yeah. Same I said it last time, but I ain't done yet. Another, I told you I'm out here getting mine, yeah. So you I'm on the way, but I'm still, hey, yet. Bought you another whip, but you still speak on what I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, want you to really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same since them. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look your in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, that look stop with me.
So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Pray to new age slip knot. Every day praying I slip knot. The fairway is played by some, but get filed for big knots. Like use your bootstraps, we'll take the stairway. Drowning in TikToks, dancing with dead while the stars in Balenciaga. Stuck on the fairway, golf course the other side is looking greener. Head full, call me Stanley Steamer. Can't pop off you black, you gotta mind your demeanor. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. So much. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time. You could use the peace of mind. I've left lots unsaid, plenty thoughts I dread, but I know ain't no locks ahead, only freedom. Limiting beliefs, I let good vibes supersede them. Put lines through S's, yeah, I keyed them. Quiet complaints, cause I don't need them. Had to silence the voices, control, alt delete them. Stuck to the code when would cheat them. I was on campus, barely eating, nobody could tell physique was deceiving. I can make failure look like an achievement with pain in my lyrics. But always relieve it. Shift work at all my days repeated. Observing, reporting, plotting and scheming until I got out. Focused until I got out. Had now and forever on blast the day I got out. I say I got out. That life was my prison. They need the real thing to figure it out. That's what I'm about. Her figure, her mental, her morals, her mouth. Figures were hidden to me through women to figure it out. Fluid, there's never a drought. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. And use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Use the peace of mind. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time. Use the peace of mind.
Go time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Coach.
That's it, brother. Good. Luke. Oh. Knock off this stuff out, make this shit. Let's go. Upset.
There's no better feeling than getting a new season underway.
That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad we get to be on the call.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Luke Kennard out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's James. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. Now here's Kennard. Gets stolen by Johnson. Pass to Watson. It's stolen by Doncic. Gordon with a steal. Now Jokic. 15 in his last outing. Murray from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Pass to Kennard. Ayton, a screen on Murray. The putback. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity. But to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Murray, off the mark from 16 feet. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And that one's good.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Here's Jokic. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Doncic. James, a screen on Murray to the paint. 4 on the clock.
Hey.
The shot by James, no good.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Murray against Kennard. Pass to Gordon, puts up a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The shot by James, no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've been on a heater of late, 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
All right, let's check in with Allie the Force.
Thanks, B.A. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
The drive by Murray. Gordon finds Jokic. Back to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Gordon can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, an absolute terror driving inside. James dares defenders to get physical with him. And sometimes they have no choice.
Both free throws good from James. Denver leading by 5. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Screen by Watson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Cameron Johnson out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. The Nuggets lead by 10. Jokic passes to Gordon. Back to Jokic. Out to Gordon. 3-pointer. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Kennard. James outside. Gordon with a steal for the finish. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, he's like the freight train in the open floor. Gordon finishing the breath.
You know, Stan, basketball isn't the only passion San Jose native Aaron Gordon has.
Yeah, PA, I heard he's very technology-oriented, which we're not. He's a self-proclaimed computer nerd and loves everything about technology. We could use his help. He's skilled in more fields than just basketball.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
No matter who you are, guarding Doncic takes a great deal of discipline.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip until the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Kennard outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Watson. Right side Murray. He buries it from 3. Murray's got 8.
I just love the ball move.
Lakers trail by 16. Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. Gordon with a steal. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing it down.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing with 12 points. Kennard outside. To the paint. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Stolen by Kennard. James with the ball. Checked by Murray. Reeves with a screen on Gordon. It's Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LeBron James.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
There's 39 seconds left in the second. James drives the lane. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, you expect this from Ayton. For
Maybe
him
see,
to
gotta
shrug off
babysit.
contact inside and power his way to
See, I gotta
the
babysit.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 11. Here's Murray. Oh, wow.
Look out.
What?
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunk in it.
Ayton, the screen on Gordon from 13. And it's James inside.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's Denver, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
You would
have came prepared.
You think that.
Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Pacers. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
This is the kind of game everyone...
All right, fellas, time to discuss what we've seen so far from Nikola Jokic. What a first half he's put in. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is James. Give him 8. The 15-footer. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Denver moving it around. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Back to James. Double team on James. 5 on the clock. Ayton, no good. The Nuggets lead by 6. Jokic in the post. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Murray, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
Denver's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Jokic. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
And Ayton, throw it
What's
down. It? The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
I got training.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. It's Watson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
No, I didn't.
There's the 3.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
That one's off. His first miss in 9 attempts. Here's James. And that one good. James has got 10 points in the game.
Well, this is exactly what they need to be doing to close the gap. Relying on his ability to get to the rim. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Kennard. Ayton, a screen on Johnson to the middle. Ayton passes to James. Up and over Gordon. The shot by James, no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Gordon, the pass to Watson. The three-pointer off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 8. Here's Doncic. Jokic grabs the board.
He ain't that but $150.
Here's Murray. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Johnson. And it's Watson in at the 3, small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Outside Watson. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. And stolen by Reeves. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Doncic. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets lead by 10.
What?
Here's Jokic. The bank shot, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a transition take foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip. And the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Kennard against Murray. Gordon outside. Down low. Here's Watson. Denver moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Inside. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Watson. James, always ready to do battle. James gets it to go.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you
what's
go
your head, boy?
Trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Lakers trail by 7. James outside. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, they knew who to go to when they had to get a bucket, and Kennard was ready to deliver.
Jokic is doubled. The big-time strength of Jokic.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
feeling it out a bit. Buries it from outside.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters.
Yes.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in
Right, talking about what?
Takes a special player.
All alone on the break. Superb
Right, talking about what?
play from LeBron.
Oh, easy to
Shit.
see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable
I
at
don't know
coming
whenever he
through
can
for
come.
his team.
I've been invited.
To take the lead. And he nails it.
I
Just
did.
incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after
Hold
another.
on, yeah.
Well, what
What's
I
mine?
love
Hold on.
about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big
That's a fucking shooter right now.
James against Gordon. Kennard outside. Now he. Hammer it home.
Yes.
Jams it home.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes.
Oh.
He loves the ball.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los
You on
Angeles.
that bullshit.
He's off from
See,
three.
you on that bullshit, man.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he
Wide
called the
open three
TO.
ball. I'm feeling for that. Man, this is up. Oh.
Kennard against Murray. Now Jokic. And if you can't force the ball, with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could
Block out.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision.
Oh, mid
Ball will
balls.
stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still lead.
James. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these
Yeah.
I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got shots, but I never committed. I did it for me.